dear wife. Mr. Davies will tell you what's happening here tonight. He's a good man and has done everything he can.
Interesting facts about famous people. Henry Fonda, all his westerns. This remarkable, soft-spoken American began in films as a difficult juvenile. With passing years, he matured into a star character actor who exemplified not only integrity and strength, but an ideal of the common man. Fighting against social injustice and oppression. Perfect for a Western movie. Fonda was good friends with John Wayne from the time they were part of the director John Ford's stock company. Henry's son, Peter, in his autobiography, stated that Henry had trouble with the Duke and fellow Ford film co-star, warred Bond over politics, as the two were definitely to his father's right. Peter said that the Duke and Bond were wonderful with him and very warm, in contrast to his father, who was rather cold. Henry would drift away from the Ford stock company, and his relationship with the great director would end on the set of Mr. Roberts, 1955, when he objected to Ford's direction of the film. Ford punched Fonda and had to be replaced. Fonda's 20 Westerns. The Trail of the Lonesome Pine, 1936, as Dave Tolliver.
When it's twilight on the trail and my voice is still, please plant this heart of mine.
Jesse James, 1939, as Frank James.
How are you, fellas?
Jesse, stop him! Stop him!
Sorry, Ma. He started it.
Oh, please, Jesse, don't let him. Oh, Frank. He's going to get hurt.
Looks to me like he's got enough.
Who's next?
Young Mr. Lincoln, 1939, as Abraham Lincoln.
For they shall obtain mercy. Why don't you put it down for a spell, boys? Ain't it getting heavy?
Drums Along the Mohawk, 1939, as Gilbert Martin.
One of Barnard's soldiers made this cradle. Give it to me the night we were married. You and Lana might as well have it.
That's mighty kind of you, ma'am.
Oh, nonsense. What good is it to me?
Can't ever tell, good-looking widder like you.
Ah, shut up. You'll make me sick.
They'll kill you.
Don't say that. Don't even think it. Just tell me you won't be afraid and you want me to go. Lana.
The Return of Frank James, 1940, as Frank James.
Trouble in bushel lots. Everybody except Red's gang runs out of the place. It being none of my ruckus, I ducks behind the bar. But Frank don't scare any. He pulls his gun and stands with his back up against the bar. It's 1 against 12 or 15. Red and his crew start blazing away, and Frank's blazing right back. He knocks off 2 guys and then gets hit himself in the left arm. Well, to make it short, he finishes off Red.
Good, good.
Better be taking all this down, miss.
It's all right, I'll remember.
Where was I?
The Oxbow Incident, 1942, as Gil Carter.
This letter, too. You know I can't read.
Read it to you. My dear wife, Mr. Davies will tell you what's happening here tonight. He's a good man and has done everything he can.
My Darling Clementine, 1946, as Wyatt Earp.
Let's talk a while.
Ike! Well, now. You go right ahead and talk.
I got a warrant here for you and your sons. Charging the murder of James and Virgil Earp. There's also a charge of cattle rustling. I'm giving you a chance to submit to proper authority.
Will you come on right in here, Marshal, and serve your warrant?
Which one of you killed James?
I did. And the other one, too.
I'm gonna kill you.
Fort Apache, 1948, as Lieutenant Colonel Owen Thursday.
Schmidt's Wells. Hangman's Flats. Fort Apache. Blast an ungrateful War Department that sends a man to a post out here.
The Tin Star, 1957, as Morgan Hickman.
Any bullet holes in his back. You don't like outlaws brought in dead?
Our officers of the law bring in their prisoners alive.
Your office of the law didn't bring in Jamerson at all. I'm not the law. I work inside it for money. Same as you do if you're in a legal business.
I believe the banking business is legal. I'm also mayor. My friends here are businessmen, except for Judge Thatcher and Dr. McCord.
Warlock, 1958, as Clay Blaisdell.
Give me. That wasn't so hard, was it, Mark?
You know, I thought they'd never leave.
How the West Was Won, 1962, as Jethro Stewart. The Rounders, 1965, as Marion Howdy Lewis.
The snakes of love. Instead of bumps and grinds, we hiss and strike at each other. And when we shed our skin, it brings the house.
We used to have 2 windmills at our place back home. Had to tear one of them down. Wasn't enough wind to turn them both.
You're pulling my leg, Howdy.
A Big Hand for the Little Lady, 1966, as Meredith.
You bet $100 on 3 twos?
I bet the way I feel like it.
Is this a private game?
What does that mean?
I mean, can anybody,
Hand. Isn't it a good hand? Isn't it a very good hand at poker?
Don't you know?
No, I'm only taking my husband's word for it.
Welcome to Hard Times, 1967, as Mayor Will Blue.
the soul of a man called a coward. His name was Blue.
Blue, I beg you, get us away from here.
I can't. Sure as winter brings summer, we'll draw that man back.
And I suppose you'll protect us. I suppose you'll take care of us like the last time.
The hurt fury of a woman named Molly.
Fire Creek, 1968, as Bob Larkin.
What's going on here?
Come on up, girl. Come on up there.
The girl got herself wet falling in, Bob.
I did not fall in. They were scaring me.
Fellow was just a little scared.
You have a dress set to pay for.
Sure thing, Bob. Pretty dress for a pretty girl.
He forced his way into my bedroom.
Who's saying he wasn't invited over here?
I'll say that, mister. I don't see what this argument's got to do with putting the bullet square in a man's back.
Mister, where I come from, this calls for a rope.
You just hold on. If anything, there's been an accident here. That boy'd never deliberately shoot anybody.
And what's your decision?
Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, as Frank.
Nothing matters now, not the land, not the money, not the woman. I came here to see you. 'Cause I know that now
The Cheyenne Social Club, 1970, as Harley Sullivan.
Why are you with me?
John, I've rode with you for 10 years now.
Here you've been with me for 10 years, and I don't even know why.
How come you never asked before?
Don't know mention where you can be found.
John, you know you can't draw worth a penny.
Where, Harley?
Great Plains Saloon.
You don't believe it, do you?
Do what?
Nothing. Just an idle thought.
There Was a Crooked Man, 1970, as Woodward W. Lopeman.
That's the way they're going out. Block it up.
What mean to you?
Well, maybe an extra cup of coffee, a few cigarettes.
Don't you give a damn what you mean to them, what you can do for them?
So long, Warden.
My Name is Nobody, 1973, as Jack Beauregard.
Like this.
You know so much about me.
Everyone knows about Jack Beauregard. Dreamed of you like that. An immense open plain. 150 purebred sons of bitches on horseback. You facing them alone.
The next one might hit a couple of inches lower.
Who are you, anyway?
Me? Nobody.
Wanda, Nevada, 1979, as Old Prospector, his last Western, working just one day.
I'll jump before I let a rat like you cuddle up next to me.
Together, they blow the whole Southwest wide open.
Here they come. Pull over, I'll blow your brains out.
I want to buy a pack train to go prospecting in the canyon. I was told that you could fill the bill.
They're after a fortune in gold, hidden by the mystery of the Grand Canyon, a land guarded by the Apache Goat.
Wanda, look out! You put some meat on those bones, and you'll be a real looker. The men will be falling all over themselves, just asking for your hand.
He's only a child.
That child will cut your heart out and feed it to the coyotes just for laughs.
Wanda, I believe you're afraid of me.
I'm Wanda's father, and I ain't afraid of nothing. That includes
Thanks
you.
for your time today. I hope you liked the video. I appreciate likes, shares and subscribers. Don't forget to hit the notification button to get my new videos. Drop me your comments. Bye for now. See you again soon. Please take time to take a look at my Facebook page for new information.